Welcome back to Bloodborne. Hope you're doing well. Okay. So, at the end of last stream, I tried to utilize both summons here, and the second summons isn't showing up for me. And I think I figured out why. I think you can only get one of them to show up unless your arcane is high enough. My arcane right now is 8, which I only boosted 1 in order to use the flame sprayer, which I don't think I've even ever used. And if you get a high enough arcane, I believe, I don't know this for sure, I'm willing to try it out if I have enough room. We'll see. But the second summons would be here, which would be perfect. You take both the summons from up there where the gate is, and this one, and you go down and you fight 3-on-3 with the Shadows of Yharnam. That's the plan. But for now, we're not gonna do that. And here's what I'm gonna do. It's still a little loud. We turn this down. My plan is I want to head back to where we got the cannon, and there's one more NPC that I forgot to kind of throw into the mix. It's a fun little secret boss, a mini boss. We'll see if we can get to him. We'll see what we can do with him. Chances are, still got me. Right. You gotta watch him. He's a big guy. He'll get you. So let's go ahead and head back. I think that's enough. But there is there's a couple more pigs to worry about here. Now I'm guessing. I don't know exactly how to get back to that spot, to be honest. And I did not research well enough. There's a ton of snakes and stuff over here. I'm sure this has the potential of going very badly. We're gonna head over this way, see if we can't figure out the way. As confusing as this area is. Oh, that's definitely not where I wanted to be. Alright, get out of there. Alright, I'm stuck. So, I think instead we're going to reload the save, and I think instead we're going to forget about it for now. Because I'm not ready for it. What I'm worried about is maybe we can load into a spot that's closer to it. I'm worried that if we don't go see him now, we're gonna miss out, you know? And that 18,000, I kind of want to keep it. Kind of want to make sure we don't lose it. So I'm literally going to put the save back up, and we're going to just use a Bolt Hunter's Mark. Again, this is a technique. If you don't want to have a horrible time with this game, Back your save up. Use your plus your PS Plus cloud save, or use a USB. Save often, and when necessary, you can just return to the previous save instead of losing all that hard work that you just did. I mean, you'll still have to redo the hard work if you know, like in this situation, we don't have to do anything. We're just going to use a Bolt Hunter's Mark, and we're going to return back to the lamp. We have 15. We have a lot. Well, I also think if we're not killing any bosses, then nothing's going to change in the Forbidden Wood. We are going to open up a bunch of different areas, and we're going to get some upgrade materials. So, okay, why don't we do the upgrading first? We will return. The next thing we're going to do is fight the Shadows of Yharnam anyway. Why don't we do that? This way we'll move a lot quicker, because I only have about an hour and 20 minutes. I gotta pick the boys up at 4, and it takes about 15 minutes to get over there. So let's do what we can here. First thing we're gonna do is, now that we have the hand cannon, we only have 5 bloodstone shards, huh? Because we used them to upgrade the flame sprayer, of course. Well, we're not going to put any more into the flame sprayer just yet, because we're going to upgrade the hand cannon so that it is ready to go. We need a bloodstone chunk to go any further. Oh, I'm sorry, 2 more bloodstone chunks. We will be getting those. Right now, we have a ton of insight. Let me see, because I think it still costs a good deal of shards. Let's see, bloodstone shards. You can get. So I needed. How many did I need? 3. Yeah, and remember, we have a ton of Madman's knowledge. So, all right, that should be good. All right, 8 shards, and then now we need twins. Okay. So we have +6 on the hand cannon, +6 on the saw cleaver, and now we can honestly we can put the twin bloodstone shards into here. There is no other weapons that that I upgraded in my first run. I think maybe there was Garmin breathing in the background is really bothering me. Sorry, it's so annoying. He's like breathing like right behind us, and like whispering sweet nothings into our ear, I guess. But there's nothing else that I have to upgrade, so I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade this. The next to get to +5 would be just 1 more twin bloodstone shard, which we will more than likely come across. But the twins, sometimes the twins seem harder to find than the bloodstone shards do. So we want to, I wanted to make sure that the cannon was fully upgraded. And now all we need is chunks. And we're going to get some chunks where we're going, which is great. anything need repair? We still have about 75% on the cleaver, so we're good. Let's look at the gems. We've picked up some, and the way these are kind of ordered, it's kind of, you want to head down because your best ones are going to be down. You want to look at the numbers here. Slow poison effect. So here we have this is 7.3, and then we have a physical physical UP at full HP. Physical up. UP. I don't know what UP stands for, unless it's just up. Attack up, yeah. Physical, maybe a physical attack up, and they just got rid of the attack. I don't know. At full HP, 2.7. Physical attack up. Okay, yeah, that's what that is. And then boosts rally potential. This doesn't look like it does anything. It's the same thing, that's why. This one adds a slow poison effect, but it does bring the attack up down about 2 points. 2%. The slow poison effect is nice, but 1.4 is going to take forever to wait for that to kick into gear. This is for a blunt object, which we don't use. This scales up, which I think, no, we're not using it. And then the murkies add slow. Oh wait, let's see. Yeah. So if you notice here, there's a +4 on physical attack. It actually adds +4. What does that take away, though? Doesn't look like it hurts at all. So if we do this instead, I don't know, I kind of like what that looks like, though. And then this one adds a bigger slow poison effect, and it makes the weapon more dirigible, makes it into a giant floating device. It doesn't make sense to me why this Murky Blood Gemstone 2, which has a 7 next to it, is better than this one that gives it a physical attack up of 7.3. I don't understand how that works. Physical attack 4.2 is what's added to it. Then why isn't this adding 3.3? So durability, I'm trying to figure out here. Special attack, it adds 1. I'm sorry I'm spending time min-maxing this, but just want to make sure I get it right. I mean, I guess this is this the one that it adds attack and it boosts rally? So we could put this on instead and see what it does with those two together. And then this is the other option. which honestly I would choose to use against the Shadows of Yharnam, because they're all fire-based. And I think this Bloodstone, this Fire Bloodstone, is doing wonders for us as far as attacking beasts and such. But it definitely plus 64. Plus 64, what? I'm so confused. Right, it takes the 14 out. Physical up 2.7%. Boost rally potential 1.8. And somehow that gives us plus 64 on physical attack? Alright, well, let's go with this for now. See what it do. See if we have a better time with it. Lake, Beast, and oops. Oh, right. That's what it is. There we go. There we go. This boosts max HP to 5%. Instead of adding the extra Quicksilver bullets, which was silly. We don't really need that. Well, actually, with the hand cannon, it might be useful to have it. But anyway, I'm doing a lot of stalling here. Boosts max HP during co-op, plus 2%. So it makes you... And that's why people usually don't use this. And maybe the resource I was using was wrong. But apparently, this Impurity Rune is what lets us see those extra guild members or league members, whatever they're called. And this gives us 2% more on our HP when we're playing with others. I believe that includes when we're using a summons. So let's take a look at our statistics, our stats.
Welcome home.
See what we can do
Hunter.
here.
What is it? Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me...
Alright, so we're already at 27 on strength. We are high. Higher than we really needed to be. And we can only do one more push. The goal is to get to 30 and then to build up skill. But I'm already fairly high enough. And I got a ton of Bloodstone gems. So... let's build this up. We need another 6,000. I just want to see if 10 does the job. I'm not going to go back now, but I'm going to bring Arcane up to 10, and then I'm going to do the rest.
Farewell, good hunter.
Use my Cold Bloods
May
to
you
do
find your worth in the waking world.
the rest on strength for now. have so many of them. This is gonna really do wonders for us. There will also be opportunities to kind of grind out. How many? 7? Okay. Oh, 4. Yeah, it's a nice chunk right there. I was saving these for a rainy day, but I think this is cause for celebration, and we're gonna be
Welcome
purposefully
home, good
losing our
hunter.
echoes and doing a couple
What is
things.
it you desire? Very well. Let the echoes blend.
So let's bring arcane up to 10, and then strength to 28, and that's all we can do with that. 2. It doesn't hurt to add to your endurance early on as well,
Farewell, good hunter.
but endurance will actually be the 4th thing we work on. Bone Marrow Ash we have like an overabundance of. Antidotes, I think, are going to come in handy. Alright, 1,000 we're probably going to end up losing because of where we're going and what we're doing, but that's okay. Now, let me see. Where am I going here? Alright, supposedly we're going to where we fought the witches. I think going to Cathedral Ward is what we want to do. Yeah, this is not where I wanted to go. Oh, that's to go to Canehurst. Alright, we don't need to do that yet. We're going to do the jail first, I think. Right, maybe we'll do Canehurst first. Okay, yeah, I guess we'll do Canehurst first. Canehurst first. That way we won't actually lose our echoes, unless we die, of course. Alright, so we have the summons now, which means we can hitch a ride over to Canehurst and get that whole area started. There's some good bloodstone chunks and some weapons. Oh! Do I not have the gun active? Did I somehow turn the gun off? Okay, hold on. Let me get down here. I did not fire a shot on him. Alright, now I just have to determine which one is the right one to go to here. Because there's a bunch of those dudes. Oh, it's pretty obvious where it is. Never mind. Okay. It's pretty obvious. But how did... What the heck? What the heck? I thought it was instantaneous. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. I thought he got on it right away. Oh boy. Okay, well, guess we'll be doing that again. I really thought that was instantaneous. I did not think they were gonna gangbang me. I was like, I'm looking at my notes, figuring out what I'm doing next, and all of a sudden I'm getting fucking ruined. Two R1s are doing a good deal on these guys. A sharp bloodstone. Don't know if we can use that because again, the salt cleaver is serrated. I don't know if sharp works on serrated or not. Let's try this again. Oh, it's right there. Okay, you just have to press a button. There you go. So 4,000 or so that goes lost, but that's fine. So now we're in Canehurst Castle with the Canehurst Trophy, and here's our ride. Apparently, the commute was hell. It really took a long time to get here, and somehow this happened right before we got out. I don't know. They're definitely not getting 5 stars on their Lyft or Uber or their Yelp or whatever they're getting ratings for. It's not going well for them, I'll tell you what. All right, down there is an area that we probably aren't going to even touch while we're here. Oh, there is a lamp here. Okay. Numbing mist. So this is the first area, and you'll see these. A lot more in the DLC. These things are gross. Oh, they're ridiculous. They're pretty strong at the moment, so it might be a little too strong for us. They're like blood-sucking like leeches or something, you know, they're lice. Definitely a foe. Definitely a hard one to go against now. So I guess we'll just keep going. How did I even have? Oh, because I killed the 3 ladies. It's like, how do I even have any echoes? All right. Well, at least we lit the lamp, right? Otherwise, we'd have had to do that all over again. All right. So we're pretty much just gonna run. This door takes a minute to open. Inside here we have a lot of crying women. Some of them are invisible. Some of them will attack you like that. They'll just appear. On their own, they're not too bad. In a little bit, they'll start using some kind of spell. And they can kind of creep up on you too. There's more than you think there is. There's the first bloodstone chunk that we want. See all of them kind of standing there. Yeah, I mean, still, we're not there yet. They're definitely hard enemies to fight even now. Don't want to miss anything. I think that's it. I think we just go outside. I think they're going to keep coming out here, though. So we'll have to keep moving. The other thing that they add in this one is gargoyles. gonna check my notes here real quick. I think I'm safe at the moment. I think I got it. So we got gargoyles. And again, you've got so many statues, and this is one place where, whoops, missed one thing I wanted to do here. I think that noise that they're making, I do believe this woman is quite a force to reckon with. She's like a little hunter. Probably gonna mess my stuff up, but let's see. Oh, come on. At least some vials for our troubles. I think there's just another gargoyle over here is all that you're gonna get. Executioner there, good stuff there. So it's definitely pointing at us like a projectile of some kind, so. Okay, so I got myself turned around here, and this very well could get a little crazy. Because they are... What they're doing to me, though, to be honest, I'm not entirely sure. Alright, well, I'm gonna probably die here, but... Let's see. I think I have to go that way to get to the item that I need. There's the vial blood register. That will become necessary later. Let's see if we can get some of these, get through some of these girls. There also is, I think there's like a hunchback woman standing on the stairs there. It's gonna be more of a problem later. I don't think we can shoot these things, but... Oh, that certainly brought their attention. They're not worth a lot of experience points, you know? Not worth a lot of echoes. We're getting through some of them. There is a very important item here. So, the easier I make it for myself to get to it, the better. Rather than get killed a couple times. Come through here again. Oops. You guys are still here, huh? Alright, let's see. Hey! Come on. Why is it not working? It's supposed to work. Waiting for this thing to go away. Oh, great. That's a lot of help. That's a lot of good that does. There we go. There we go. That's what we need. I do have to stop and make sure that I'm not missing something. There is it's a wandering nightmare up here, I think. I think it's over there. On my way, lady. Must have my bearings off here. Maybe it is this side. No. Somebody else behind me? Who was hitting me? I think I got sniped. Come on. Ah, this lady's what's doing it. You're who's doing it. You're the one. So that is another one. Let's keep working on this. I want to clear this room up. Wasting a lot of blood vials on this, but like I said, I want to make sure. That's where that one is. We're getting some blood vials back. This is good. The bloodstone chunk, very good. Very, very good. Alright, I think I might be safe enough to check my notes here and figure out where that wandering nightmare is. I think everybody on this level is done. Somebody hiding over here? Yeah. Okay, and bullets, obviously. And then there is a way out. I'm not seeing any wandering nightmares anywhere. Unless it's up on the next level. Or it could be in another area. Okay. Where was that? Was that over here? No. Not even close. It's over on the other side, I think. No? Yes. Over there. You guys could just stop the screaming, that would be great. Also, can we please get rid of that? It's getting annoying. Oof. And back outside. Oh, don't you start, Alvarin, whatever your name is. Yeah, probably not great to pick a fight with him right now. Alright, we're gonna go down this way. Into here. Is this a room safe? Is it safe? I think it is, actually. I believe I just need to open up this shortcut of a sort and climb the ladder. Just double check, since I am safe at the moment. Yes, we'll use a blood vial. Yep, just one more thing, and then that's it. 322. Oof. We may have to stop Canehurst, unfortunately. Didn't even get tagged. Nice. Perimeter here. I have full stamina when I get over here, so the thing doesn't die. There we go. Yeah, they're not pretty, I'll tell you what. Lots and lots of chunks. Good old chunky chunks. Okay. So that's all we need at the moment. Just did a lap around. And if I'm being honest, I think this is actually pretty much a direct path to the boss of the area. So we're just gonna grab that while we're here and skedaddle. Let me double check. There was one little area that I wanted to double check that I know there's an item. I don't want to miss it. I think it's a gemstone. It might not be worth it. Oh, it might be worth it. It's a tempering bloodstone gem. That's where we came from, and this is where we're going. Huh. Cool. Didn't know that was an opportunity to regain them. Hopefully I don't lose them again. Yeah, watch out for these stinky things. They're no fun. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Already dead. Well, I may as well come back here for that. You know what? You know what might be great to use? The freaking flame sprayer. Why not? Let's see what it does. Let's see what it do. Not a lot, to be honest. Not a heck of a lot. Let's see. That's when I get my bloodstones. Get it. Okay. But yeah, I'm losing it again. These things are horrible. Oh, and they're so gross. They're so gross. Well, at least I can just keep doing this over and over again until I have it. And if this takes 15 minutes, then that'll be the stream. But at least we got through Canehurst. Next time we're going to go through the prison. I'm going to go through the prison system. It does nothing to them. Okay. All right. Then we're all better. And yeah, that flame sprayer doesn't do a lot for what we need. Where is the lamp? Before I die again. There it is. Hopefully 14,000 is enough to upgrade. I mean, I can upgrade my saw cleaver now that I have all the chunks. But let's see. So, in case you're ever wondering, if the doll's not there, don't freak out. She's probably over here.
Welcome. What? Very well. Let me.
Oh, I have more than enough. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. I mean, it's gonna leave me with 10,000, so I'm sure I can do 1 point in here. So I should still be able to do the upgrades and so forth. So let me see if there's any need to upgrade. If I want to put the upgrades on. Man. Alright. So.
Farewell, good hunter.
So where are we at now? 29 and 30. Strength and vitality. We have 10 arcane. We're gonna put the bloodstone chunks on the saw cleaver. You can also sell some of the items, I guess. The knight's garb, the executioner's garb. Let's see. So we're gonna upgrade the cleaver. Put on the strongest gems. Do not apply the fire bloodstone gem. Okay. Right, because we're gonna fight Yarnum dudes. What are they called? Shadows of Yarnum. Level up strength some more. Buy vials and bold hunter's mark with remaining echoes. Warp to the cathedral ward. Okay. Sell the weapons too. I hate selling weapons and stuff. I think we're doing so good, leveling wise. I think I'm gonna hold on to these items. I'm not gonna sell them. I don't know if they depreciate in. Let's see the things that we got first of all. We have 4 twin bloodstone shards, which we can apply to the flame sprayer, which again doesn't do very much. We have 6 bloodstone chunks. We need 3 for the next upgrade on the cleaver. Ritual blood and bloodshot eyeballs are chalice dungeon items. I don't even know if the bloodshot eyeballs are necessary. We have, of course, these special blood vials. We have a good amount of beast blood pellets. I think we have some even in reserve. Numbing mist. That you can use on like the hunters who can use blood vials to regain their health. You can stop them from doing that. And others, there's a few enemies that can use that very thing against you too. 1/3 of the umbilical cord. We're working on the other 2. Gold pendant from Vicar Amelia used to Gain a blood gem. Oh, I wonder if I'm supposed to use that and apply it. And then the Executioner's Glove. Summon Wrathful Spirits. So that is something we can sell. I thought that was a clothing item. It's not. Display. One of the secret treasures hidden in Canehurst, the gloves of an executioner from a faraway land, passed from executioner father to executionary son. These gloves can be used to summon wrathful spirits of the past by smearing them with blood. It is said that the nobles found immeasurable delight in the dances of these vengeful specters. It sounds like you're messing with the wrong thing, man. You're asking for trouble with that. But we can sell that. I don't know what to do. So, and we'll wait to find out. Red leather record of the Vile Bloods loyal to the covenant of Annalise, Queen of the Vile Bloods at Canehurst Castle. A record of the Vile Bloods, bloodlusting hunters who seek blood dredges of their prey, kept throughout the ages. Online use only. Cannot use this item offline. Okay, never mind. So that's unnecessary as well. And I wanted to see... It might not help unless I try to put it on. I mean, you can kind of see. We got the Black Church set, which is, I believe, it's 20 slow poison, 19 rapid poison resistance. I think that's what that means, right? And then the surgical gloves. The White Church is bigger on the slow. And they're both pretty good on slow. 60, 58. Yeah, it's pretty equal. It's pretty equal. One of them supposedly is a little bit better than the other for slow, and the other one's better for rapid. Executionary garb. Another. I mean, that's great. Look at those numbers. Those numbers are well, no, they're comparable. Frenzy, Beasthood. Yeah, these are good. They're good things to have. The Nightwig looks worthless. I think we could probably sell those if we wanted to. And then Henrik, which supposedly is good for bolt resistance. Yeah, bolt resistance. But I think we'll probably get something that's even better. So we probably could sell a lot of these if we needed to do something in a hurry, you know. Let's just take a look at what we could get for them, just to get an idea. $3,600 at this point. It's not gonna break the bank. It really isn't gonna make a difference. And then we got all of these other weapons that we're not going to ever use, but I really hate to get rid of, you know. Evelyn, the torches, the shield. Is that really all we have? Huh. Weird. Yeah, you're not going to get much for these church outfits. It's better to keep them. Knight's Wig is a nice, I mean, look at that. 12,000, 25,000, 10,000, 10,000. That's 57, almost 60,000 right there, selling those. And what are they good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again, war. What is it good for? Henrik, you get a tiny little boost. But that's it. We got a couple of these. These are never worth selling. The gems. even though you're going to end up having a bunch that you're just not going to ever use, and they're just going to sit in your inventory. But so I'm not doing any of the selling just yet. I'm going to apply the chunks to the cleaver, and we are going to end it there for now. Next up, 5 chunks. So we just need 2 more. And oh, I don't have enough to bring up the cannon to 7, but I don't remember bringing it all the way to 10. I don't think we fully upgrade the cannon. I think we get it nice and high, but I don't think we go all the way to 10 with it. Yeah, so I'm going to have to go back and look and see if I'm supposed to do something with that locket that we got from Vicar Amelia. If we're supposed to turn that into a gem. My guess is we do. And then figure out exactly what I want to do with some of these items that I could sell. Because we're doing fairly good leveling. Though, as you saw, Canehurst wasn't necessarily a walk in the park. We had to really kind of fight our way through the enemies and use a lot of blood vials to get through to where we needed to go. So, and we will be returning there to fight the boss that's there, and he is no frickin' joke, man. He is a piece of work. But before we get to him, we gotta do Shadow Yarnum. We gotta do a couple other people. Probably Rom, and probably what's it called? The One Reborn? Bag of meat and bones. Is he? Jeez. Yeah. So next time, probably not tonight, but I'll see if I can find some time tonight. It's Wednesday. Why not, right? Next time we'll go into the jail, and we will get some things from there. Do some further upgrading and some leveling, and we will be pretty much ready to go to fight the Shadows of Yarnum and then move along through the rest of the story. So welcome back to Bloodborne. So, I want to look at something real quick, because I think I missed 2 items right at the beginning of Canehurst. So if you'll indulge me, I want to look there real quick. And then we're gonna get ourselves caught by the Bagman and take a look at the jail. I forget what it's called. It's like Hippogene or Hippogen. I don't know. We'll take a look at it real quick. I unfortunately only have about an hour to stream. I want to get. Hold on one second. I'm taking my headphones out of my ears after checking the audio. I only have about an hour to stream, and I do apologize for these kind of shorter streams and once daily streams. I've been blessed with the opportunity to hopefully get a new job, and it's going to change a lot. This is the one. A lot of my schedule up. The Rider Palash. That's an important weapon. And I think we already got that one. And I think the guide that I've used it focuses solely on. Excuse me, ladies. Excuse me, ladies. Excuse me, ladies. Excuse me, ladies. It focuses on. Probably gonna die here. Noble dress, yes, very important. But I mean, some of these are they're just simply good for money. The noble dress obviously is not a clothing piece that is going to benefit us in any specific way. It's not going to be a helpful item to wear. It's not going to give us, I mean, at least as far as I know. And the Raider Palash is a weapon that we won't be necessarily using, but I do like to get my hands on as many of these. Oh, that's way too tempting. These guys will destroy me. I am not ready for them, but... Okay, see this. Okay, alright. That's definitely something that happens, but that's okay, because it was 578 echoes. Definitely a trap, but I couldn't help myself. I wanted to check it out. But wow, they ruined me. So the next time you're going to come in contact with them after Canehurst, because you don't have to, you can just ignore them, just run past them, is the DLC area. Where was that? Was it like tucked away over here? No, I came out. Well, I must have gone the wrong direction then, unless it's past there. All right, well, whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. It was 538, 578, and I don't need them. So let's go back to the Hunter's Dream. And there's probably a ton more that I didn't collect. Some of the resources I'm using are videos from 6-7 years ago. One is a speed run by Optanoob. And I used his speed run to get myself the platinum the first time. So I should definitely call him out, because it's definitely a resource that I used. But I'm also using a couple other resources and stuff that I learned my own. But in order to stream it, because there's so many friggin' notes and so many different directions you can go, sometimes I'm using either Optanoob's video to find my pathing, or the collectibles that are very important and need to be picked up for the platinum. I'm also using a lot of the information that Fighting Cowboy, he's also a YouTuber that did a great guide just the beginning of this year, I think. He goes through every section of Bloodborne and shows you all the great places. It shows you very well how to get through, fight every enemy, and collect everything. But he focuses more on a more kind of exploratory way of playing the game, and I don't know if the way he goes about playing gets you the platinum, because some of the you know, he gets 3 of the 4 umbilical cords. As far as I know, I haven't watched that far into it, or I did at the beginning of the year and forgot. But it's not the most advisable way of going about doing it. If you want to do it quickly, if you want to do it in a way that I know personally worked for me, then you can do it the way that I'm doing it. And that's the resources that I'm using. So when I pause and look at these videos, sometimes I'm looking at the one that's from 6.5 years ago that will get you what you need. And then sometimes I'm infusing that with information I'm finding out from the other resource. And I'm also adding stuff that I know from, like today I watched Jesus Here's Toast. He was streaming a True All Bosses run through. Probably he's going to play it 3 or 4 times. He's still streaming now, so I'm sure he's gotten through it at least once. And And I actually caught when he got to Canehurst, and I saw him open up this chest, and I was like, I don't remember opening up that chest. So that's why we did that. I just, out of curiosity, let's take a look at the noble dress. I got to make sure I don't spend too much time gabbing, because there's only so much time today. So noble dress, 50, 60, 40, 130 on blood defense. Wow, that's kind of nice. 60, 40, 70. I'm just comparing it to the trousers above it. So, well, the garb, Henrik's garb is 80, but in all other places like fire and poison or bolt, it's a lot higher than this. Let's see. Knight garb is 140. Okay, so it's comparable to kind of lower level, kind of more cosmetic, and not necessarily buffing clothing. You know, you can call it armor because some of it is armor, but some of it's not. Some of it just doesn't help, basically at all. You can definitely do with better armor. So let me see, just out of curiosity too, what that would go for. And again, we can sell a lot of these. The Evelyn is a good source. Where's the Rider Palash? Why do I not see it? I picked it up, didn't I? Oh, maybe it's a... Oh, that's why. I was looking at the side weapons. These are the only two actual weapons that I picked up. Interesting. So 10,000 echoes all at once, you know, which is great. Evelyn's 11. And Hunter's torch, wooden shield. I still like to hold on to at least one of these torches, just because it might be useful. And then we've tried to use the flame sprayer. It didn't really amount to much, but again, 2,400, not worth giving up just for that. But you can see some of these outfits. I don't know if the price goes down the longer you hold on to them. That's a possibility. Executioner we just picked up in Canehurst, and then you have the Knights, which, I mean, that's... Yeah, I may as well sell these. Well, again, I didn't want to necessarily spend any more money than I had to. Noble dress, only 1,200. Okay, not really worth it. He grabbed it and put it on this morning. So I watched him grab it, put it on, just because he was doing a fun run usually plays as a female. I think he called it the Bucket Princess. He puts like a bucket on the head. And I thought, oh, let's go grab that, see if it's worth anything. It's not. It really isn't. All right, so let's keep an eye on these things to see if they go down in price. Very curious. I mean, that's a lot of echoes. We could actually... use these pretty well. The Executioner... I don't really see a lot of use for those either. Knight's gloves. Knight's garb. That's a lot. It's very good. What's the purpose of having that, though? Yeah, not really anything. I don't remember ever using it, so let's go ahead and sell this. We're going to hold on to Henrik's, because apparently it is decent enough bolt. I'm sure there's probably better bolt resistance. 110 on the weight. We do want to put one of these church garbs we're going to want to put on when we get into the jail. I don't think it matters which one. I think we could probably sell the black. Even though, again, it's like when you get to this and it's like 200 echoes for one of the pieces, it's not worth it. It really isn't worth it. The Executioner might be worth to sell, but nah. What the heck? Man, I hope I don't regret this. I don't think that's a problem. We may as well sell this now that we're selling things. I'm going to hold on to the white and black. In the end, I'm probably going to end up selling the black and using the white. I just hate selling the weapons, and we'll hold on to those for a rainy day. That's kind of what I was planning on doing with the outfits too, but I'm kind of worried that they're going to go down in price for some reason. I don't know, it just seems to me like that could happen. Keep an eye on those.
Welcome. Very well.
So we want strength up at 30. I'm going to bring arcane up to 12. And let's start building... Oh, wait. Skill we want up as well. Alright. Alright, so we got 30. Endurance we're going to build up once we get skill up to... I think it's 16 or 17 for some reason. I feel like that's the number you need. And then I brought up arcane a little bit more just to see if it helps with being able to summon both of the league, guild, whatever it is. I don't know. I still have 6,000. We are good on those. Yeah, mollies. Okay. Because we are definitely going to lose our echoes next. So Ariana's already given us a blood vial. We don't want to get more than one blood vial from her. And we are going to meet someone in a minute who is also going to be someone we can tell to go to the chapel. And there's one person we want to tell to go to... Either tell to go to Yusefka. I can't say her name. Yusefka's clinic. Or... don't even tell him and withdraw that information, and then you can start a little mini boss fight. It's the abhorrent beast. He's a fun one. He's a fun one. Okay, so you know what? Let me see. How we doing over here, lady?
Oh, there you are. You're early, dear. Is anything the matter? You can always tell me. Mother will make everything better.
So she's starting to go a little nutty. And Ariana's over here. I don't want to talk to her. I already have one of her bloods. I'm worried that if I talk to her, she's going to give me one automatically. And you don't want to take too much from her because you need to keep her alive. There's a possibility that by going into Yusefka's clinic and opening the door and talking to her there, let me see if I can get this first. Oh, just Madman's knowledge. Okay. I'm gonna let him grab me here. So he is going to beat me up. He may not automatically bag me up, but he's got me, and so, okay. Well, that's obviously... Oh, I don't think I've ever noticed his face coming through. So it says that we've died. But we're not going to rise up next to a lantern like normal. A little fun bit of story here. That's right, we're going to bag jail. Thank you, Sephiroth. Strife, Shadow. You got a lot of S names. Love it. Alright. So, breaking out of jail is fairly easy in Bloodborne. You just go this way. Just open the door, let yourself out. Is she over here? She's over here somewhere. Let's see. Let me, let's change to, I'm going to change to the Black Church. No. Well, I guess so. White Church, Black Church, Black Church. I think these are the Black Church. Surgical long gloves, surgical long gloves. I guess they're the same. Because they're not Hunter, they're not Henrik, so. Alright. Madman toils surreptitiously in rituals to beckon the moon, uncover their secrets. Down a little bit more. And we can talk to somebody down here. Cold Bloods. Where's she at? Over here? Where did you go, lady? I hear ya. This is something that I'm not very familiar with. Oh, here she is. Okay. There she is.
By your garb, the healing church. You've got
We're wearing the same thing.
Oh, thank you, dear saint. I have no words to express my relief. You can take this, at least.
Oh.
It's sure to please an upstanding member of the church like you. Oh, thank you so much, dear gods. Thank you so much. I was seized on the street by the hulking brute in the cathedral ward and locked up here. There were many others, but they've been taken away.
Yeah, right? Same.
And I've heard moans echoing in the distance ever since. So, the hunt is on tonight. Then the streets are perilous, and every door will be shut tight. Perhaps it isn't my place to ask, but do you know somewhere that might take me in?
So we're going to send her to Odin's Chapel. Oh, you just got back into Bloodborne. That's great.
Oh, thank you so much.
She is an upstanding individual, but she is a little bit holier than thou. So,
on your hunt. Kind
yes, Chapel. Yeah. So because Ariana's there, is that it? Is that right?
As soon as
Okay, great. Because Ariana's there, who is a prostitute, if you use her blood too often, that lady will kill her. And if she's dead, we can't get the umbilical cord from her. And as I was saying before, I'm not 100% sure because we opened the door to Yusufka's clinic and she talked to us. I don't know if we have kind of canceled the opportunity to get her cord after she's dead. She kills her. Yeah. Like, she doesn't kill her outright. Like, she doesn't kill her now, right? Like, by sending her there, does she kill her? Did I just screw it up? Some of these are a little bit better. Some of these are not as good. Yeah, that's fine. No, she kills her if you take too much of her blood. Yeah, okay, good. That's what I thought. That's what I was going off of. So good. Yeah, so I mean, basically, I just wanted to bring that in just for extra story. Sometimes people play this to show their might, and oh, we're going up. We're going up to show how they get around. And I'm here more for the story and for the trophies. Let's go figure out how the heck to get out of here, and I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing. All right, we came here. Here we go. There we go. Okay. All right. So there's going to be a wandering nightmare coming up here. Okay. And there's going to be some dudes we don't want to deal with just yet. Let's light the lamp. Another bag dude. I did not think he'd be able to reach me that far. I don't think this is worth getting, but let's see what it is. Oh, moon, that's a good one. That's a good room. Get out of harm's way here. We got some people chasing after us. There's also some, yeah, the story's great, right? He's still on the tail, huh? Okay, yeah, there's nothing back here. Alright, let's take care of these dogs. I thought... Oh, wow. They're a lot weaker than I thought. So, the bagmans are pretty hard still to deal with, but let's see what we can do. I think the idea is you want to get behind them. And of course, he's got a frame. Okay, well, that's not too bad. Actually, I think we did a fairly good job. Time to fight Orphan and hopefully parry every attack. Oh, that's what you're working on? So you're already at the end of the DLC? That's great, man. Alright, let me check my notes here and make sure there's a couple important items to pick up while we're here. We're not going to be doing a ton of this area, but this area changes a bit after this bolt paper. We definitely want that. Multiple times just to see if I can do it again. That's awesome. This is the second account I'm playing it on, and I played it like a couple years ago, so I'm using a couple resources to remind myself where exactly to go for the platinum, to make sure I get everything in one run. So it's definitely not a speed run, as you can tell, but definitely working on getting everything set up correctly here. Okay. That's where we need to go. Got it. Okay. So yeah, there's a couple pigs here that are fairly decent sources of echoes. We want it. Bolt paper's down there, and that's what we really want. gotta go up to do that. We'll use that much later. Just making a brief stop here. Let's try to PvP people. Yeah, I always play offline though, because my experience is just a singular one. I don't need to. So this could end badly. As this does typically do. Oh. Not too bad actually. You could probably take him out. Again, we've done a fair amount of upgrading. So, right, well, you don't want to get stuck here like this. Come on, don't die. There we go. Packed in a corner like that did not suit me well. All right, well, that actually is not bad at all. Let's take a little bit longer of a look out here then, because there's a weapon here. We are fairly getting the upper hand. It's right where that bagman is against that wall is another good weapon. Alright, is there a weapon? You only take one hit. I don't even need to. Well, of course I need to hit someone to do it though. Oh no, they do take 2 hits. With extra blood rocks, yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look how mighty you are. Let's just pick this up then. It's a nitrous. Your electric boomstick, basically. And a little lightning on a rod. Breaks pretty easily, though. Not very durable. I don't think I can... Yeah, it's not a place we can go into. Do a little bit more searching around here, since I feel kind of confident that we can actually handle a lot of the enemies here. I mean, obviously, this is an area that kind of opens up early enough if you're unfortunate to get grabbed. Much earlier in the game. A pale blood sky. Yeah. Oh, yes. They want you to take in the moon and realize how nice it looks. Since these guys aren't as scary as I thought, I'm going to take at least one of them on here. I don't necessarily want both of them, but because later on there's going to be, I think there's going to be like 2 hunters that are going to be in here that are going to just be harder to deal with. He gives himself a little bit of a damage boost there. Let's not go losing what we have. Okay, all right. I learned my lesson, buddy. I learned my lesson. Almost regretted that. Almost ended up regretting that. All right, there's upstairs and downstairs that you can go in here. Well, the lamp's over here. I think we already saw this level completely. It's just the lamp. How about that music, though? Oh, gorgeous. And there are areas down below. Never mind, that's where we came from. I remember there being 2 layers. It's here. It's here is the... Here's the other layer. What is that? Oh yeah, this might be a little more of a... Oh. Right, the ambush. That's what it was. But not too bad otherwise. I think after the Blood Moon, there's... No, I'm thinking of a different area. I was going to say there's some trolls in here, but no, that is definitely a different area. Another bagman in here. Very useful pebbles. These guys are gonna get up. Don't get up on my account. This town's finished. Man, this used to be such an in-town, and now it's all finished. What a dump. That's basically what they're saying. Alright, bagman, what you got? Oh, 2 of them. Alright. So, the bagmen are still a force to reckon with. But the good news is, when they get you, what are they going to do? Watch out for the other guy. Ah, shoot. Well, I'm messing around here, and I'm learning my lesson. 20,000 echoes right there. I may as well go and see if we can get that back. And then we will... I should probably follow my guide here. Because I only have like 40 more minutes. Yargul. Why would I think Hippogene or something? It must be something else. Yargul's easy enough to remember. Come on. Either you guys have glowing eyes? Let me see, maybe it's stuffed over here. can't see their eyes, so it's a possibility. Oh, how awesome. Well, that was definitely worth the trip. Definitely worth the trip. So let's head back up. We're going to leave everybody else alone. We have more. We probably have enough of what we need at the moment. Let's go take a look at a little bit more of the town, because later on this area is going to be quite different. Of course, these are always best from behind. Clip that. No, don't. But no, obviously the pigs are a lot easier. If you can sneak behind them, you can do an R2. Black hooded garb, very good set. This obviously not opened yet, because we have yet to fight a few people. Gotta get Shadows of Yharnam and Rom, I think, is what we need to do. So that's pretty much all we can do here. If I'm not mistaken, and let me just double check here. I think there was one side area. Yeah, they definitely do a good job of... Oh, a skitter! Uh-oh. Oh, twin bloodstone shards. Well, that's not necessarily helpful at this point. You want to be on alert. You never know what's going to be behind you, in front of you. So there's a shortcut there. We just opened up. I'm fairly certain that that's all we need out of this area. That's all we can get out of this area at the moment. Yeah, so we'll take the lamp. We'll see if we can do anything with what we got. And 206, I think I can send us to the lecture hall next. I think that's the next secret area that we can open up. Oh, also, it's not very well, it's not really worth it, but we do have this gold locket that we got from Vicar Amelia. Gold pendant we use, and it does give us the gold blood gem. Not crazy useful though, to be honest. Let's go take a look at it first. I can't really do anything. Cannon we can actually upgrade, but I want to wait to see if I'm supposed to upgrade that. I don't remember if we upgrade that all the way up or if we stop at a certain point and save the chunks for our saw cleaver, which we need 5 for. I don't think we got any chunks just now. So I think we're fine. But the so Warm Blood Gemstone was one that we picked up randomly, I think. It was not necessarily something that was necessary to get. And it brings us... I don't know what that does, actually. It says it physical attack up 70 instead of 76. Blood tinge. Blood tinge scaling. Okay, that's what it is. So we're not really working with a blood tinge build. This is excellent for fire attacks. It's been really helping us out, but it will not be useful in our next boss that we're fighting. And this is what we're using now, which gives us 76. I don't quite understand how that works, but I'm not going to question it. It seems to be doing a great job. But here's what this does. Attack versus beasts up 12.6. Versus slow poison effect, physical attack 4.2. That sounds decent enough. Let's see. But it takes away. Brings us down to 72. This is the one that gives us plus 76, because this is slow poisoning and the physical attack 4.2, so it does add to it. So it seems like it works fairly well enough for us. Oh, wait a minute, no. Let's put on some of these. There you go. Yeah, I mean that's well and good with the little poisoning, but I don't think that's, yeah, we're definitely plus 93 is a lot better than plus 76, so I think that's probably good. And red blood, tempering, yeah. So to use that instead, it would bring it all the way down to 72. So not really worth it, but that's okay. How is our durability? Durability is great, actually. Oh, I think I spent a little bit of money to raise it all the way back up. We also picked up did we pick up the moon air? Yeah, moon. More echoes from slain enemies, which is always a bonus. This temporary boosts transform up to 20. I am doing a bit of transform. I assume that, I mean, transform weapon, but I don't know if, because there is a way to transform into an actual beast, and it's not necessarily useful until we have that ability, which is a long time from now. But definitely getting echoes, more echoes, is great. Frenzy resistance 200 is going to be useful later. So, still, I mean, we're getting some good... Oh, I know what I need to do. The clock... Oh, we already have clockwise on. Vials and bullets, blood echoes from viscerals, which is, you know, fine if you're doing a lot of viscerals. This is physical damage reduction 3%, which is great. Frenzy reduction plus 200, like I said. Better when you get up to the, what are they calling the singing? Like the cauliflower stalks that look like they got a million eyes that are just like giant throbbing brains of frenzy. Yeah. So, transform, more echoes. Damage reduction. Boost HP and boost temporary boost to transform plus 20, or get more echoes from enemies. Tough. Well, you know what? I'm gonna put this on because I'm not transforming enough. If it's that extra 20 point boost, yeah, I mean that's fine and dandy, but just wanted to double check. Yeah, I don't have extra antidotes and stuff in here, right? I'm spending a little bit of money on it, and I would assume they probably refill every. I just wasn't sure if only the vials and bullets refill, or if the other items refill too. I'm pretty sure they all
Welcome
refill.
home, good hunter. What is it? Very well, let me...
Yeah, we are still doing pretty darn good. Gonna skill up to 12. Okay.
Farewell, good
So
hunter.
now we got
May
about
you
half an
find
hour
your
left.
rest.
We're gonna go to the Grand Cathedral. Oh, got 12,000. That's a lot. That's a lot of echoes. Well, we're not gonna lose them necessarily. Hopefully, we won't lose them. Yeah, it would stink if we lost them, but we'll see. I mean, at least we didn't sell something and then for nothing and then lose them. You know, that was stuff that we gained that we weren't even supposed to gain, so it's fine. We're gonna go through an area that we visited a little bit. Hey. Yeah, see, we're definitely getting powerful. That's what's great about Bloodborne, is it's so daunting to start. But eventually you get kind of overpowered. We want to go this way, yeah. A couple bag dudes that we were a little too afraid to deal with before. Let me see what's down over there. I think there's 2 hunters over here. Yeah. Probably would be a bit of a fight. A bit of a struggle. Oh, let's see. Crows are definitely a bit weaker than I would expect them to be. We don't want to fall. We don't want to fall. There you go. I thought maybe there was an item there. We picked up the one thing. Pretty sure I'm not missing anything. And then I think maybe later there's like a sniper up here. All right, 14,000. I'm curious about what I could get into here, but I don't think it's worth losing 14,000 over. Let me see. And there's two of them, don't forget. He's got a decent weapon there. Alright, let's avoid that. And we're just gonna go ahead and... It doesn't pack too bad of a punch, actually. Oh, does he have a cannon? Alright, let's avoid him. If he has a cannon, forget it. And I don't think this is the way I want to go. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Let's see where it ends up. This is where I want to go, yeah. Make sure I didn't miss anything here. So those hunters. That's the guy I wanted to get. Okay. Now there's no way back to get him, so I'm just gonna run. So we already came over here and grabbed the 2 Wandering Nightmares. So now that we, what item do we have that's going to help with this? I can't remember what it is. I'm pretty sure that we have the item we need for this to work, or it's just we're at the point in the story where it does work. But here you can't see them because we haven't gotten to the point where it works. But let's just try to open this. Okay, here it's closed. Oh. What's this? It's a great one.
Oh, amygdala. Oh, amygdala. Have mercy on the poor bastard.
I don't know if we lose those echoes, though. Hopefully we don't. If we do, it is what it is. Like I said. Oh, we got him. So this is the lecture building. And this is a great place to get a trophy for it. And we will be using this for a couple things. For progress, but also there is a great grinding spot in here.
What a joy it is to behold the divine. It must be such a pleasure. You're in my debt, you know. You're nigh on a beast of the field. But here you are, treading a measure with the gods.
So this is a character that you might recognize. I don't know if you can see him well enough. And we will be seeing him a little bit better later on. And then there is a chance to see him in a different area later. That's it.
Are your feet as fat as your wits? Oh, cease this dithering. Take the plunge. Throw yourself to the wolves.
Open from this side. Where the heck's that other door? Is it all the way over here? It is locked. Okay. lecture theater key. There we go. That's the one we want. And these are a common enemy here. They are very easy. They're barely any threat. And the door I was trying to get into before is a room filled with them, and it's a really great kind of grinding spot. That's the door out. Let's go ahead and open this up. Shoot, where was that? Gotta make sure we get a red jelly. I think I may have missed that in my travels. Let's go back. Perhaps not. There's a lot of slithering you can hear. There's a dude, but oh, there's no dude back here. I guess maybe later. Come next time. So this room is ideal for grinding out echoes. These guys are very low level. You don't want to get overpowered by them, of course. Their attack is pretty weak. That water attack, it's not like it's poison or anything. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but you can clear the room out pretty quickly. Well, or that can happen. They have other monsters. It would be a little embarrassing if I actually said all that and then ended up dying. So maybe I should shut my mouth and get the heck out. Here's where it is. Okay. And that's the Augur of Abretus. Abretus. Augur of Abretus. So, before... Here they come. Excuse me. Sorry for the coughing. Kind of surprised me. Right in the mic, I bet. Again, you know, was it a huge boost? Not really, but the Augur of Abretus, that is the that's the little tentacles coming out of the hand thing that I was talking about with fake Yusefka. And something we will see a little bit more later. We get back to him. I think we dropped down into that room from upstairs, which is available this way, I think. I feel like this is the door that opens up another area, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's see what this does. That is the stairway up. That's the red jelly. There we go. That is a chalice item. Somebody drops down here, yeah. Not really a big deal when they're pretty darn weak, you know? Don't make that much of a difference. Is this ladder up? No, this is just a room with 2 madmen's knowledges. Okay. Yeah, I guess there's a way to get to the top floor from another place. Let's open this up. And we are going to have to end pretty soon here, but this will be pretty much the last area that we're going to discover here. This is the Nightmare Frontier, and this is the towards the end of the areas you want to be in. You're going to fight a Breedis. I'm sorry, not a Breedis. They just the Great One just said its name. Amygdala. That's where you. Well, no, that's not where you fight her, is it? Maybe it's there. It looks kind of like that place. It's got an arch in the background. It's got. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where you fight her. But yeah, it's this is a little tougher of an area. Oh. Again, bloodstone shards. A lot of chunks. Enemies are definitely going to be harder here. So it would be a shame to die. I kind of want to just find a lamp and stop for the day. Let me check my notes here and make sure I know where I need to go. I hear some slithering, but I think we're safe. Yeah, there's a lot of the ground to cover. I'm kind of surprised we're covering this much ground in what I'm looking at here. And I'd like to follow it a little bit more closely. Make sure that we get everything and kind of explore the area. And it is a little bit tougher. Where's the beast? He'll be here. Okay. Give you an idea. Let's see how we fare against him. Not too bad. We kind of snuck up on him, but these dudes are kind of ugly. They got like mouths on the side of their face. Ooh, their ribs are gross too. Look at that. There's another one down here that's gonna ambush you. It's 2:34. Yeah, I gotta call it a night, or call it a day. Call it something. Don't call me late for dinner. Yeah. Lots of areas to explore. You know, we'll wrap around and get that. We'll head over to the other side of this area. Lots of poison, lots of frenzy. Some of those frenzy enemies are here, the kind of cauliflower stalks that sing a pretty song. And a lot of these like slithery little gross creatures. There's beasts with mouths on the side of their head, and there's a lot of waking nightmares in here. But yeah, I feel if I go any further, because there's one right there, if I go any further, I'm gonna regret killing them and then not being able to use better resources when I get them. So we are gonna stop for now. Let's just head back to the tree. Because this won't be hard to get back to. We'll just use the lecture hall. And that way we can continue upgrading. Or leveling, I should say. Oh, there was... I never lit the lamp. I walked right past it, right? Okay, well, it's very nice of the game to let you do that. Maybe I lit the lamp. I don't know. I don't remember if I did or not. Anyway. Yeah, there's a huge poison area, and there's just all sorts of stuff to do there. So we will check that out next time. And then finally head back and fight the Shadows of Yharnam.